together for lumber each other, for all be the done. Hello. Are we ready? I don't know what's doing. I'm tied up. Well, not tied up. That one. Ooh, what's that? Right. I don't know what's happening here. 1 moment. Playing again. Where's Steam gone? Artist. I'm looking at it. Oh. Right. Oh, loading, maybe. Oh, yeah. Splendid. Right, that means hopefully moved away and everything will be fine. What's up? Thank you for 10 months. It is much appreciated. What are we doing? Press that button. We did a lot yesterday. To the point where I kind of feel we're close to finishing. Well, not finishing. We know we're near finishing what I want to do. We're just sort of still trying to get water in sensible places at sensible times. We don't seem to have issues with water. I would like to expand into areas and also keep Tide away from some areas. But there are things to do. Actually, we haven't even sorted out the power problem. One of the other issues. What is happening? Patient. Very patient. Not doing anything. Cool. I was a bit surprised. We are actually in. Are we in a what type? What type of out in progress? Okay. Section. I know we are still working over here. Although I do think it works. That's just building a second. Alright. Right, once this bit's done, I mean, actually, we'll stay and we're going to watch this bit get done. We will try to do something that will sort out the power. It's going to be a very large, bad water place. They're doing this the really bizarre way. They can reach it, so they can do it, is what they're doing, basically. Right. We'll do that. I might. I mean, they might try to do that bit first, because or something, or because they were. I don't know when they were supposed to do it. I don't know the order of operations on that. Some things have died, not too much. However. Right. Don't know where the level is. That comes out at that level. You know what we could do? That'll bring it to the same level as the other one. Because I do want to drain from below. We'll plan that. We're gonna get rid of that tree first. And then in the sluicey bit, I think this is the issue. I can't place. I can place. Okay. Can't place there. There's no outlet. Ooh. That too low. Do we want to go up one? Tell you what, we'll put those there. Actually, we're gonna delete that one. Dynamite. They can't reach that one. When we blow that, we'll give stairs, and they can then do that. We can do stairs to get places. We'll do that. That's only to get access to this tree. Very nice, that's all in. Okay, this section is done. Lovely. I've actually done that as well. But you know what? One of the reasons I haven't done the rest of this. Do those. Right, over it. I'm not sure. They might be able to get all the way around with that. I don't know. It's all about whether they will build from above, but you know what? Help them a little bit. Let's do that. Do. Right, that's happening a bit. We're not down here, we're up there. Yep. Allow those? I think they can reach. You know what? I don't know. I mean, technically. Are you empty? Oh, goods in stock. Alright. One of the issues here is There's going to be one that they can't reach. Oh, you're stuck, aren't you? You know what? One moment. It's this. If they can come and build this. Someone wants to build that? No. Any one of you for the thing. Where I'm looking. No. That's all done. The dynamite. How much dynamite do we have? Loads. Come on. Should be free. There we go. I think they can now do place things without getting stuck. Right. Right, do that, and then that one. Okay, we could get rid of that tree. I don't know. Are you? Oh yeah. So that should bring this up. And it might link out the other side. We don't know. But then we can also blast out this section. Okay. What do I want here exactly? Moving the path that way. Don't know why that's there. We leave that. I think that might help them build stuff. I don't know. Might be scaffolding bolt. I don't actually. No. think here. This will be destroyed. Destroy the whole thing at that point. Because they can still use that path there. And I... do that. That was not what I want. I did not want to do that. I didn't do that, did I? Hmm. So, I think the next side... there. Or maybe not. I just use that as a height thing. Da-dun, da-dun. That's the level thing. To there. I think. Right, now let's demolish the ones that are here for... wait a minute. That one lower? Don't know. No? Okay, they're all good. Right, well that's the big plan. Might be slightly off on some of the sizes. It might be again. No. Okay. This done? Nope. what's happening. Right, all of this lot's being built slowly. Ding 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 ding. Bum, 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 bum. Right. I am actually mostly expecting them to work on that bit here. They might be able to reach up to that bit, so they could do the bit they can get from this path, although lack of path. So it's all going to depend on that. They might use these section there. That is a constructed levy. That's too far. But it won't be too far, I think, when they build that. Another chocolate bit. I want to cap that one as well. That was. Oh. Bum. I don't know where we're going. I think we're doing this. This was the first one. It doesn't seem sense to have them just sat there waiting. They are. This one's plumbed in at the very least. This one isn't. Don't know if it needs to be. 70 logs needs the planks. Do we have the planks? Really? How long has that taken to?
Putting my turret down.
Yeah. Okay. Drought, bro. No, drought. Right. A moment. Supplies 878. 1024. Nine more planks. 2 more planks. In, and it does actually link to that. Right. Right, we will allow gear manufacturing. Don't know what the plan on that section. Do we have any trees below us? I don't think we do. Aha, good. What we will do... Where's that gap there? Right, I think now... Okay, so that'll give them something to do, some structure. But of course we are doing this bit. They've done the third in this corner, which is probably a good sign. I don't necessarily want to put paths down, I have to just like put them down, put up, then delete them. And I know we do that for a lot of other things. Where are we? Doo -doo -doo -doo. Everything looks quite good. One moment. Don't actually know why the water levels changed then. I mean, that was expected now, but previously that was a bit weird, wasn't it? Must have been a flow thing down here. Speaking of which, is weird. What we're going to do is just a little bit. Did we do that one? Yeah, why not? Shot it. We'll leave that. I was going to do it, but so many things I want to make. Like, do we have a we don't really have an issue here, do we? Is there an issue? No, you can get to it from there, but you're just not bringing the stuff. Because whatever it is, there's something before you in the pecking order. I think it's this thing. Because this is the basic materials of Ox. Must be taking its time. Ooh.
Why did I come out? I don't know. What? I just... We were actually probably recording then.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. How high are we going here? Oh, yeah, we're out of power because we've not got anything. So, which is what this bit's going to be solving, eventually. Now, what do we want in terms of size? This is 4. That's by 3. Where do we go with this? I am thinking. Oh, I can't do that because we've got a thing in the way. It died. I know it died. How do we get rid of it? Died.
I got in.
Just a very, very quick. That fits in. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We don't have a station this side, do we? Station is there. Can I tap into that? If we did a platform. Let's say yeah. That is better for farms. Where are my green lines? I don't think that's moved. They've done that. They've done this. Over here. Nothing they can do. Oh, no, nothing. And I actually don't know where their actually main priority will be now. The planks, gears, dynamite. Where are we dynamite? Where did we do a big dynamite somewhere? This bit that's not prioritized. There's a water source somewhere here. There. Okay. I don't know where the builders are. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where their plans are. I don't know where construction is happening. We do have an unemployed beaver. Oh, logs are going in actually. Do you know what we want to do? Looks like they're actually doing work there. Okay, there's one in. Ding ding ding. Do 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 do. Right. Stargate. Hello. Let's mix it up, died. Is it okay, mix it up? Not what I wanted. There it is.
The world full of beavers must all rise together for Stargate Blue, Stargate Blue, building a new base. Stargate Blue, conquering in space. Maker of food with power immune. Stargate Blue, Stargate Blue, Stargate Blue.
Yes. Just delayed. Both of them. I don't know why. Also, I found my kazoo. Are we doing that? We're not doing that. We're doing that, aren't we? Yeah, silly boys. And you? And you. Close. No, no. This is not really for closing. This is effectively like. I think at the moment it flows out naturally there. We don't want it to, but we don't maybe want it to just flood the whole layer at a time. Let it continue to flow out at normal levels. See, now it's stopping that thing. We'll let it flow. Are you in? You are in. Close.
The world full of beavers must all rise together, full of for each other, for all beaver
I think they're okay. We've not had any poison or like what's it called things. Oh, they built the thing. Right, we can now go. Boom. Which does increase the water a little bit, but the thing we're going to do that is build the stairs. Just need them. Bottom one's in. You don't think we need... no, because we do need to come and do this bit, because we need to get rid of this tree. Yeah, and there's that. Yes, I did. Did that Friday. It does seem to have fixed the problem. So I'm happy about that. The only issue I can see is if it's not the battery, if it is, for example, the alternator, I will find out later when this battery drains down. But I think that would take about 6 weeks. But effectively, it seems to work. I don't know if that's an issue. Because I know nothing about cars. This is like the first time I've done anything technical with a car. At all. So because of that, it's a bit funny, really. Right, now we've done that. Deuces. But I have the all-important Haynes manual. I put it with the Pokemon guidebooks because, you know, guys towards doing things. Guidebook for Pokemon versus guidebook for Haynes repair car thing. Yeah, makes sense to me. We're going to prioritize that. Although they'll do this one last, won't they? Because they can do that lot now. Yeah, eventually we'll be able to finish. Yeah, there was a logic there that may or may not make sense to other people. How are we doing over here? We're doing okay, actually. Up here, we need to work out how to get to these bloody trees. Right. Not that one. This one's got to be. Do that. Path, delete. No. Stop trying to start an argument. Very silly. We should also do that. That to there. Stairs. so much wood just to get rid of these trees. But the thing is, the trees are stopping us from building the what's it called? This platform. So that's why we're getting rid of the trees, because so we can build the platform. So there is a legitimate reason to be doing this. I'm not actually crazy. Well, I am crazy, but they're like. I would like to have a platform where I can build my industrial sector properly. Right here. I think we're happy with the height, effectively. Or at least this is the level. We do need this to go. It died. I know it died. Are you getting rid of it? Oh, we are going one more. Two more, actually. At least the mouth is going to be too high. What's happening over here? Okay, the stairs are the big problem. This one, because they're like, oh, we could build those. They can't build those. So the next thing is one of those two. Doody. I've only got like 6, yeah. And actually, when you look at it from below, it's doing pretty well. Those are gearworks. I think we'll do one more gear, and then we'll swap over to something else. We will keep planks as a thing. We do need treated planks to go in. The treated planks will require... Oh, actually, we might have built it now. It has been built. Right. You... Can't tell you what to prioritize. Prioritize doing pine. And you should be collecting pine resin. Which I don't know if I've got storage for. I might have laid it out, but not actually done any. Come on, game. Dawn rations, okay. Fermented cassavas. Those are just scrap metal. Logs, planks. Something. That. Kohlrabis. No blocks. So it's stored in farmhouses and in the storage. Right, let's... 1 and 2. We will allow that and that. Right, everything I need is 4. Wood workshop. Pine resin. Right, okay, pine resin. I think will go in one of these. And the other one, treated planks. There. So we're expecting pine resin. No. Right, that one we shall remove. Treated planks. And that. Right, that must mean... Yep, Yep, pine resin is a big one. Okay, fair enough. Which means, I think, what we'll do... the really big large warehouse, large industrial, that one. Right, no. Right, on this one, we will go all the way around, I think. And that one. That and do that. Did I tell you to be? No, I didn't. You will be pine resin.
Go to mum, go to mum, go to mum. Go to mum, go to mum, go to mum. Go to mum, go to mum, go to mum. Go to mum, go to mum.
You are a gear workshop, right? Tool? No, wood. That one. And then the wood workshop is one longer. Dun.
He flips who he wants, he flips who he wants. That boy's Saint Noble, he flips who he wants. He flips who he wants, he flips who he wants. That boy's Saint Noble, he flips who he wants.
Hello. And then the ones. I guess that's the Saint coming in. Yep, Saint's coming in with the flips. Is there a football match on? There was. I think it's finished now. Well, I don't know about other leagues. Premier League matches are finished this weekend. Wrexham played yesterday. Unfortunately, lost. I think that in some ways, like Wrexham, although like they have lost their first 2 games in the Championship, they've not been outdone. At the first one, they were leading for the 90 minutes and then lost in the last 2, which is disappointing, conceding 2 goals in the extra time. But that's noose in some ways, or nouse. I don't know what happened exactly in the West Brom game yesterday, but again, 3-2 tight loss, like losing by 1 goal and scoring. It's not like losing 1-0, for example, and then fearing that your strikers can't score or there's something wrong in terms of how you're building. It's maybe concentration might be the big problem. So, in many ways, it's sort of like we will see what the issue might be. Ooh, that bit's been done. Right, okay. No. Focus over here. Beautiful. Oh, actually, they've done all the way across. So, they've actually done everything they need to do down here. Do that. Levies all the way along. And then what we're going to do is we can close. And then it fills up that bit. And Bum, bum. Oh yeah, yeah. Trouble is, there's now a lot of stuff that's sort of randomly prioritized. We're not doing that, but we are doing this effectively, and this is, I think. Oh no, we've also got the this bit. Although mind you, like yeah, the building isn't connected. One moment. To make sure that that path does go around. So the Tapper Shack. What do you do? Right. I need to get someone to stop. Tell you what. Don't want to just cut trees. Plant trees and bushes. No, no, no. Cut trees. I'm gonna say. Let's. We'll allow them to do to this lot to grow. They can then be tapped. And they're going to be full size, nice big trees. This is pine. Yes, this is I want pine resin. Think. Don't actually know if it's working. It just clocked off. Okay, we've got drought coming in 3 days. Kind of do want to see about water though. Look at that. So we've pushed the water back so much that it's now flowing out of here, which means I'm going to no. Kind of, yeah, it's this I want to be on the top, isn't it? So that's going to be on the water line, effectively. It's going to be a bit weird because the path to get to there will be below the water line. But they could just use the tube, which I think they're mostly doing anyway. I'm not seeing many beavers use the thing. What we will do. What was I know what was there? One moment. Those do need to come down though. Yep. And skipping. Do. We'll do that. Well, we're going to have to get around there, I think, is the issue, so... Boo-doo-boo-boo. Oh, fluffy bunnies, there's a thingy in the way. Alright, We're going to sort those out. Right. So them going in is basically the idea here. Is now the water is flowing out this way rather than out this way. And I actually want to stop this going further. This one's open. But it's going at the top, isn't it? It's not actually flowing. If I close this, for example, it only goes up a bit. A bit. I am thinking of dynamiting all of this, to be honest. Okay, the drought has begun. Which means all this is going to stop. Soon. How are we doing over here? I think... Okay. Well, I mean, also thinks I should blow which part, this part. Need to drill this part all the way down. But that's the same level. And that's so I can have this at an auto setting. But I'm going to need access to the whole thing, every layer all the way down. So...
The world full of beavers must all rise together for lumber each other for all
Down with Gorton, down with Gorton.
Sire,
The peasants are revolting.
Down with Gorton, down with Gorton. Down with Gorton, down with Gorton, down with Gorton.
why though? Why are we rioting? Okay, I'd like to know why we get riots. Like, it's a thing, right? You know, when you're... Feedback reasons. Why are we rioting? Okay, this bit's still clean. It's staying clean. I think it's clean for a bit. I'm not blowing up beavers.
The world full of beavers must all rise together for lumber each other for all be the term.
I mean, I don't really know what they're doing here, but they're doing something. Do. One moment, what's going on there? These quotes are like something. Someone's trouble with having 300 something quotes is I don't remember half of them. And that sounds like something I would remember saying, but I don't. I remember nothing. I'm innocent. Probably. You know what? Let's say you can do that line. Oh, and also those two. Then we do need to get through here. We need to find a way. It might be a platform job. That allows us to walk. Damn it. What if we came from there? Can't go there, but we might. Yeah, I think we found a path-ish. Is a very ish path though. To there, to there. Then. So they'll bring that down with a 2. 3 and a 2. Three and a 3. Both of those. 2. 1. Got it. What are we doing here? We'll get rid of you. You're tripled already, which means you can be on top. You can be on top. We're not quite tall enough to get to that. So we're on that. Do 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 do. That one's a no. But right, that one. Remove, 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 remove. Lots of resources. You and you. Berries, you and you. Right. Oh, okay. You and you. Right, that's going to create a very large reservoir, effectively. The water will then flow this way. These will get moved once this is full. Yes. I think that's the one next. Ooh, the tree. That tree is gone. That's good. Right, that's the main pathway. That's going to be the side bits. You get that. Now, here, that. Boom, boom. Alright. So the plan is effectively that. You all appreciate you need to come out. Bing, bing, bing. I wonder. I know we're not going to build supports for them. So it is just going to have to be a very, very big. One moment. Now I think. There. Not there. swear I tried to delete you.
Destiny is magic, he wears a mate's outfit, and when he saw those rocks and bricks, he said, I fancy that. He gets pelted with potatoes by bad fox alike, but Golden just misses because he's fucking shy.
Oh, I'm wrong. That's a space behind. I'm stupid. Hello, Destiny. How was your stream? Right, we're going to level that there. Make my life slightly easier. I don't want 3s. We want 2s. Yeah. Apparently I'm unable to count. Buildings, all of those. All of those. Right. Right, then from here, doing what we're doing, what we're doing, what we're doing, what we're doing. Okay. So this is going to actually be a fairly complicated build because although structure we're in, you're going to have this for a bit. I don't know where I'm taking all the bad water. It means we're going to have all these. This one. The reason it's 4 wide is because it's going to be almost a copy of this. How high off the base are they? 2. No one's died of unnatural circumstances.
Believers must all rise together for lumber each other, for all be the term.
I think you just got here as the drought finishes. No thousands. Look, look. Everybody's even got jobs. This is amazing. 0 unemployed, 0 vacancies. I would like a little bit too. Like unemployed would be nice. But I will say beavers have a UBI. I think they're just so concerned for this bit. No, yeah, well, now we have, we've removed our vacancies. Is the biggest thing. We've got 2 vacancies in jobs. It's all good actually. I know I put dynamite down somewhere. We've definitely done anything with it. So we'll just prioritize. Okay, what do we got here? Is there a problem here? I don't think so. That's not too far. They just need to get on with it. Get on with it. Okay, they're doing this bit. That's fair. Right, questions I have for myself. Get rid of the pavement. for now, on this section, we are going to put in 2, 1. Ding ding, ding ding. And I know. Everything's high priority. Nothing's high priority. But currently, we're doing this bit. Why are we doing this bit? This is going to be a big add-on to this section as a reservoir, which technically only fills from really 2 places. Because it kind of fills from here now. Once this is done, I can close that bit. No. We did this. We've got this bottom now. Do we go down that and just blur everything out? We could do that same down here in some places. Ding 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 ding. Oh, that's full. That's good. I guess, is that full? Bad water. This is extract. It's mostly full. I guess we are using it in some dynamite places, but not at the same level we were before. Once this row is done, actually, or this column, I guess. Is it a column or is it rows? Columns. This column is done. They'll go on to do other things. Yes. Ding 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 ding. Alright. One more. One of the things about this section is it's actually not going to fill up until we get under this bit. You're not going to start seeing it flooding until they made their way over there. So that's actually going to... Yes, this is quite a long, although fairly linear and I don't think very complicated project. It'll be time consuming. It's almost a question of whether we should come from here. But I could put a what's it called? Tube station here. The only problem there is getting down without disturbing trees. Do oh, you know what? We're just a little bit. Where are you? At the moment, it's bloody miles away from where we want to be, but we've got Fluffy. Okay, come. This is Miko. He's a fluffy boy. Quite small for nearly a year old as well. Go on. Pop off. Daft as a brush. He kind of looks like one as well. Right. So I'm going to prioritize this construction. And we want to hook up with that. I think. You know what? I think we're going to go from there. Let's do that. We'll build above half. Oh, actually, we come from there. I don't know if this has a range in the same way that the other one has. Come on, just do it. Okay. Ooh, dynamite is in. Is actually good because we can do that. And then tell it that that is the path, and then oop. No. No. Then this loops around and they can attack it from two ends. They've actually done all that, which is cool. Let's go check out over here. That's all done. Which means we can let the water flow out the back end. I will do that to there. Half. Still comes from there, which is fine. But also allows this to fill. Then it's flowing at the back here. Oh, we have got that bit in. That's very nice, which means we're going to allow them that section. Ooh. I assume that means we've also done that bit. And we've done the one there. We'll allow the stairs at the bottom. That's where I guess why they were doing that, focusing on that. Yeah, no, we're going to focus on the whole of this tube section. We're back to having 6 vacancies, or 6 issues. Oh, this inventor, the inventors don't matter. Yeah, workshop. Okay. I mean, actually, we don't have gear storage, do we? No, we don't. None at all. But we can't actually build up a stockpile of gears to begin with. That's not one of those. That is they treated planks. Storage. Large warehouse. Gears. Ridiculous. Do that. Right. Thank you, Destiny. That's a quote. The context of that's going to be absolutely, like, dreadful. Oh, you're not real trees though, are you? You're oaks. Were you planted trees? I don't think you are. I just think you're just not being cut. Where's the nearest woodcutter? You. You are supposed to cut them. Maybe. Let's do that. I don't think they're supposed to be planted. They don't have the brown bit underneath it. You. Okay, you got 5 prime resin out of 50, so you are building that up. We have 84 in total. That's pretty nice. Do. What do you need? You need work. Come on. Silly beavers. Mind you, because they've been doing they've been doing this bit. Okay, that bit's done. One of those has died due to drowning. Oh, we drowned a tree. Fine. Ooh. Did we need a thing to let water flow this way? At one moment, I'm going to... Let's get rid of those 3 or 4. I'm going to put dams in there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, cool. This is going to be okay, no, because we're going to need to go around the outside. Oh, I've just had a thought. That's not a good one. So this is fine for, I mean... We can run the power lines, but I need a walkway as well. Which is at both ends. Or but at least this side. We'll do both sides. I think that. Tell you what, we'll do that. We'll use these. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Okay, the building scaffolding. I'm not sure how much. It doesn't say they can't reach it. What about on you? Dun, 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 dun. These off. Doo 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 doo. Ooh, a bad tide. So this is going. Is this going to be an interesting thing? Effectively, it's like we get to see it. I believe that this works. I don't think we've had a bad tide since that we built all of this. I think we have one run running when we actually worked this bit out. So this will give us an idea where we can actually see things properly from the beginning of a bad tide. Do we get a bad tide into there? Interestingly, all this is clean water now. Then a part of me wants to just take this outflow, dump it further away, although it does. Clean water goes down there. Again, I kind of want to dam sections. Bum 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 bum. Okay, they've done that bit along, but now they've got to do that. And unfortunately with that, it's going to take a while because they're going to do this bit first. One building lacks materials. That one. Oh yeah, and it's not because it lacks material input, which is what? A log. Oh wow, we are out of logs. I did not see that happen. Where is our log area? They've cut them all down. Marvellous. Where can you reach? I mean, when the water level comes up on this side, this is going to become fertile land. Do I bring this? I think we bring this and we bring it over here. Tell you what, I don't need that one. What do I want to do here? We want to just get both. That in. Okay, we're going to come over here just to have a look. I want to see if we get brown. Alright, dawn is breaking. Overflows there. It is overflowing over here, and I don't know why. Sort itself out. But that has put dirty water in my clean water. Over here, it is coming all out there. Hmm. The flow rate is really bloody annoying. Because it shouldn't be that different. It shouldn't cause like a massive like overflow. Is there a logic thing here? Is it when that allows two, that allows two, auto close. That one that was auto open. Okay, clean water in that section has dried up. Over here. I mean, the organisation of the water is fantastic. But I don't know why we've got that weird... These like to flow over. And the only way I'm really going to fix it is if I go right up to... I mean, I could do that. Don't give it the space. Give it more of a rush so it comes down here. But it did the same over here though. But here's not so important, and it was backing up into that bit. So again, is it just a case of me taking that out, like getting rid of this bit, getting rid of that bit, and making sure it's levies? That might be the thing. However, we're going to let all the current projects build out, I think. Oh, actually, one moment, they're not connected. Because I'm a dimwit. I don't know if they need a station to turn, although they can do that. And it doesn't have a station yet, obviously, if they're there, but oh, yeah. Oh, that section's all in. Down here, that one's not done because other things are higher priority. I don't know what they are. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. We'll let them do the stairs. The stairs I think can be done. They'll probably do the stairs when they do this, which is annoying, but let's then put down. Oh, you smegheads. Ding ding ding. Oh, that's in. Fantastic. Now we're going to test that in. Okay, yep, okay. No problems, come out here and they build those. Which means we can actually hit this from two sides. We're allowed to there. Oh, they built those stairs. Excellent. That means I move this path and landscaping, heavies, trees. All of those in. Uh-huh. No need to go that way. At all. And we can okay, the levy. Allow that. Oh, game is paused. Idiot. Right. Water is still generally. Do I really remove those? Oh yeah, they were there because I wanted to get rid of the thing that was here. Give it some drainage. That's all okay. Can we get rid of that? Okay. It looks cool. Require materials. We're not getting any. Currently, okay. That's the bit they're prioritizing. In some ways, like just randomly allowing certain things in certain places means that I find out sort of where things are constructible. Oh yeah, okay. No, we would have logged properly, didn't we? Yes, yes, yes. Right, that's what you can get. Actually. Right, I need a new forest. Where do we put it? I mean, this does look like a good spot for trees. Right, what is happening down here? I need to see. You have that, so what I'm going to put down here is a forester. Don't know why it doesn't like. Oh, because there are trees in the way. Idiot. Ooh, we are going to work. It's still going to be oak. Next to that, lumberjack flag. 2 of them. Yep. And then Okay, that one's done. Cut trees, cut trees. Whole section, the whole section. You can reach them, you can get them, but what you can do first. You can go all the way to there. So, part of me wants to wait till everything's done. Do we take up the berry bushes? I think we might do. We are going to also that one. Get these guys in. They can strip this area. Move resources. Get the berry bushes. If I want more, I can plant more. Arani, hello. Hello. One's escaped there. Little bugger, look at that. Creeping his way in there. Demolish resources. Part 1. The trees will come down naturally. Hi. How are you doing? Beverage of sorts. Oh, don't do that. One moment. I say, I have some mouse batteries here. My mouse is flashing at me. I'm gonna let him flash out for a bit. Right, what are we doing? We've run out of wood. This is why we're doing really badly here, where we need 20 of the bloody logs.
The world full of beavers must all rise together, for lumber each other, for all be the term.
Good. We are just expanding our current, what do you call it, wood making areas. We'll do something to protect this, I guess. We have to... think down this here. We do allow the water to flow out here. I want to go this way, away around that side of this island, and yeah, just completely cut that back. We could only allow clean water that way, so I could allow this to flow out this way, but keep all of that water that side. Yes, kind of. We still, when the water changes, if we go from a good water to bad water, it will discharge over the top. Which the only real way to fix it is if I actually go up to the level of the the source, and probably get rid of all of this around it and just make it flow this way. I think that would fix it, but that also is a little bit like, at the moment, over-engineering, when we're already over-engineering everything. I'm expanding my dams at the moment, if we take a look. We're, well, we are doing that. We've run out of wood, today. We had loads. We had a full stockpile. We had the whole full 900. I actually don't know where our logs are. In there. Yeah, so we have this full of this tower here. It was full of logs, and now it's empty. So all our trees that we were using here have died. Not died. They've been cut down. Apart from these ones, which we're now using for tapping. It seems weird because it seems like the pine that we had, this was what was keeping us going effectively while the others were growing. What do you need in these logs? We've got these guys cutting things, and they're going to run out of resources before this is actually built, which is going to be annoying because that's what's going to then plant the new trees for them to cut down. Well, we can turn orders. Yep, no, okay, everything's allowed. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, at the moment we're basically turning this section into a reservoir. We've deepened this section with this wall. It does allow water to spill out, but it's also going to allow water flows out this end now as well. But I want to make sure it flows out at full capacity, which is why we're building this section. Actually, they've done that bit, which is good. Just means I will allow those two. They're all in for now. The next stage is probably going up to there. Actually, we'll wait. We'll wait for that and this. Come on, I need my logs. Gears. That might be one of the issues. That we now have massive spaces for planks. Because we've got massive space for gears. Once it fills up, it'll be fine. You got all you? No, you haven't. Not built that. Decidedly. Part of me thinks I need to wire that into the back of there as well. Get the power installed together. That's getting rid of all of that, isn't it? I mean, we do have access to this section, so if I were to plot it, it's there. That's the one spot that I can't really get round. We'll do that. We'll get down there. Oh, do that, I guess. All the way in. No, no, come on. That on there, and then in this little hole. And I guess to also help it, we'll do that. And they can also go around and get that. What we'll do, cut trees. They're all, no, I was gonna say they're already marked for cutting. They're not. The actual specific one that we didn't want. No, we do want to cut that one. The next bit would be power. Right. That's the goals. Ooh, is our dynamite ready? I've cut off the power. That's not going to overflow, is it? We'll see, we'll see. I think it should, but I might be wrong. But it's still flowing that way. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Nope, no I don't. That goes through to there. But the water's not bloody flowing out of there. Or at least it shouldn't be. I don't see where the hole is here. Tell you what, let's open. Close. Is it this corner? Oh, I'm bloody blind. There it is. I found it. Idiot. I've seen it. There it is. Sausage. Right, we'll do that. That's the issue. Because that's going to affect my bad water. If we get a bad water now, we are really, really up the duff. Ooh, what are you? What were you? You were a scavenger. You're empty. Cool. Right. Ooh, actually, no. That might be quite bad. We need a mine. We need treating planks to build a mine. Mind you, only needs wooden things to build. Okay. I will prioritize that, and we will wood treated wood workshop. One. What? Why have I got 42 science? Have you been running backwards or something? No, you're not the right science thing. Where's the science thing? Oh, what was it? I'm sure we had a bigger science thing. One moment. We didn't. We've just been using those two inventors. No wonder it's been taking such a long time. Oh dear. We're going to put one of these up. Space. It's a 4x4. Do. Okay. Right, that's that. And then science. So ridiculous. You do not require things. Do you have a doorway? Where does it look nicest? Doesn't really change the outside aesthetic. Oh, I need science points. Don't like the fucking science thing, don't I? All right, Dingles. Oh no. I'm sure I had something else unlocked. All jobs are important again, and again we're up here. But we need what's it thing? Okay, can we get that done, please? Right, that's after. They might build. Things gonna happen really randomly. No, bring that down again. Priority wise, there's no priorities over here. Right. They've done it. They've clogged it up for the very least. At the very least, that's done. Bloody hell. Allow that again. I mean, that's a bit cleaner. And that's a bit deeper, which is fine. What a sausage. Now we have to wait for science to go up. So I can get the new science thing that's going to just give us lots of free science. What a sausage. I had no idea that we hadn't been accumulating any. I actually did think I'd built the next one. Did we build it and then like a game crash or something? I kind of feel like that may have been a thing. I also want to put like 2 or 3 of those down to maybe. No, we only really need 1 down. It's 10 now. Maybe we put 2 down. Is that now in? Yep, it is. Right. All because I don't like. Yeah, I didn't need to detonate anything before. Okay. Ooh, you're in, which means oaks are being planted. You have logs, but nothing else. I'm going to plant trees and things. Oaks. Those to there. Bad tide approaching. Right. Okay. I'm glad we got that thing fixed. Jeez. Can I right click here? Oh no, mouse has actually died. That was the rechargeable battery. This one is not rechargeable. Should last longer. It'll last me about 3 or 4 weeks, I think. The rechargeables will last me about a week. Okay, we can put down plant trees. Put the oaks in there. So those guys are waiting for things to grow. This dude should be planting as much as he can. Okay. Again, we're going to watch this, I think. 0 logs. Right, that's in. We're not going to prioritize the thing. This is the priority. These are planks. We might just be too efficient in taking the logs at the moment. We just have too many. I mean, we've got, what, 6 plank makers? The thing over here needs treated planks. Oh, so bloody messed up here. Again, we're back in that stage of like lots of work to do, and patience is an issue. That is no, that yeah, okay, that is downstream at the very least. What we do want, so many things I want to build actually. Right, we have to do some things. Do that. Right, we're gonna do that. We'll do that. I need to put down paths. So while they're waiting for logs, they can get on with that. What's happening doing here? That's nothing. This is the bit. That's where I want everything to go. Because as much as I do want water to flow from here to here, I do want it to do it slowly. I guess if we closed here, we could force the water that way. It's one of the reasons I want this bit to flow. Right, there's the bad tide. Overflow here, overflow there. Why? Because it doubles. You get the bad, it wants to flush it. Yeah, I don't know. It should flow at the same rate. So it should be that the water's bad. Send it this way. And it does, but properly. I'm a bit confused. Yeah. 6 logs. Oh, yeah, that break. I did not notice. I do need to teach Ed to keep an eye on the time. I need to change my phone alarms as well. Someone remind me to do that later. Change phone alarms. It did get down there. I don't know how. Did this overflow? I have no idea how it did that. Right. Right, 279. And the thing we need to unlock is the other science thing. It's gonna take so long. We go straight to that. I don't know. Alright. What do I want down here? Channel. There's the lowest point. Well, there's the lowest point down there. No, it's just. Yep. Yep. That to there. More or less, we'll do that as well. Just for aesthetic reasons. And over here on the input. I think we'll go from that point. That to there. And actually bring it up to that point, which is fine. Plant trees. Plant these oaks. Okay. Right, is that still going well? Yep, everything down there is clean. That's also good. Right, no flow from up there. Part of me is expecting when we get good water that this is going to overflow. Although it shouldn't be a big change in the amount of water. Will it drop? I mean, It all depends on how long it takes this stuff, the bad stuff to flow out, and then the good stuff to come this way. Okay, the wood has gone. That's good, actually, because that means we can plan. That one. That one. that's in. Bum 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 bum. What we'll do is that there. Right. So the issue here is this. Is that. That has to be level there. That to that. Nope. Oh, this is not going to be wide enough, is it? That's the plan, basically. But that's going to go all the way out. And part of me does want to take this all the way to the edge. I mean, then use it to get down and deal with that bit. We will put the first two up. So it's basically just going to copy that, but in a sensible place. Well, we're only using bad water, which gives it a bonus, and it should channel back into that. It's going to be one big straight line, and we're going to use it to turn this and that into this, and we could also cap that, and also try and make this a bit more efficient, maybe block off this part, so it just flows this way, and through everything else. Okay. How's this doing? Are they actually building it? They are doing it slowly. Again, the issue is wood. Some ways, the way to fix that is get this done. And that section. Now, we do lack a lot of materials there. Mostly wood. How many things have we got? Gears we got. Yeah, you're not actually working. You're not working. You're not working. So they're actually working. So although we've got gears coming in, it's probably these ones. And actually, you're there. What are you? Lumber mill. Down here. At the moment, you're only really there to spread the power supply. Although that's mainly you to get fermenter working. Okay, they actually did that. That's cool. We're still flowing out of there. Sometimes. Weird dip that. I don't know why. I think because it's got a lot more flow this way. And actually, when this is built, it'll be really, in some ways, quite funny. You know, 3 to go, so it's just whether they, when they get the materials, those 2, and then those 2 are kind of bonuses. If somehow been able to do, I wonder if anything stuck there. It looks like they're putting stuff down there. Tell you what, we will do 4 like that. We'll allow that. I'll allow it to there. This is the priority, really. I know it's going to prioritize this section over this bit, and I don't know which comes first, this or this. I don't remember. Oh, do I allow them to take some of this pine? Or do we plant pine down here to make sure they get some? I think that's what we might do. Pine. Birch, 7 days. Pine is... Really? 12 days. Oh, is birch the cheap one? Oak gets us 8 every 30 days. That gets us 1 every 7. This gets us 2 every 12. I think. I'm going to do this section. And there. Can you 2 reach that far? The answer is yes. At least you can. Can you plant that far? Absolutely. You can actually plant all the way to there. That's interesting. So we're going to allow them to do the pine here. I imagine we're going to see him get, yeah. One moment. Kill. You. No, not you. 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 Alright. We will do that. More oak. All the way out to there. And okay, what this allow pine there. Well, 9 there, that's not too bad. Where do we have more trees to cut down? This might be the issue, right? We don't actually have tree cutters. So you're all on the level down, aren't you? So that's actually a pain. Oh, hello. Okay, they've been working on the dynamite there. We will pause. We will detonate. So now we can see where all the sort of this area, like the farmland, can go all the way up to there, which is actually quite cool. And actually, if we could get the water high enough, probably can't. That's making a channel somewhere, which we could do. If we stop planting in this 2-line lane, we could then send the water down this way. Actually, I've never thought about that. I've never used the water in a way that of like channel it in for irrigation in a way that I want. I have, but I haven't. Because it only needs to be one wide. I mean, actually, to be fair, we did do that bit. And I wonder if we can actually make this into more of our crosses. So that we could turn this into forest land. Properly. You know what? How much science do we have? The thing I want to build. Excavator. Only 2,000 science. 200 horsepower. I want maybe 2 of those. Put it here. Or there. Why are you building this lot? Do we not have anything? It's a plank thing, isn't it? Yeah, we're down to 27 planks anyway. Right. Okay, we're kind of just stuck watching them make trees now. We need the trees to grow, and then we need them to harvest the trees. I don't actually know how quick they are, or how uniformly the trees will grow. Unfortunately for this, this beaver here, he's working on his own to plant this whole forest. And as much as that's good, they're working together to cut the thing down. So when the trees grow, they go. They might not get planted straight away. So, we will say plant trees. We're going to say, don't know. Okay, up to that stump. We're going to say fine. Are they identical? I think they are. Yep, even up to there. However, that will be oak. You know what? We're gonna do 6. Put that there. 8. 8. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Don't need that. We won't need that one. Do. Oh, okay, they've not actually built that bit yet. They will do. Five logs. Cool, cool. Yeah, they actually. So the builders are the ones that are coming down here. Part of me is thinking levies here. That way the water flows out this way. Into this bit. Down there. Or out the back here. Maybe one of these, you know what? Maybe I want the dams. Because that way it will go up to the top of that, which it will go up to the top of here. So what I'm actually going to do is if I close this, I mean, that might help the water level rise a little bit. Push it out the back. I'm not sure it's going to overflow out the back here, is the issue. Once this is done. Ooh, maybe. Okay, okay. We'll see what happens when the last bit built. That's still wait for lots of logs. Okay, we are nearly out of planks. Oh gods. Once they get rid of all the planks, once they've done on planks, they've done on everything. I'll get logs. Oh, they've actually started doing that bit. That's bizarre. How are we doing for trees? These. Yeah, we've got time. So much stuff to build. Oop, that one. Ooh, a drought approaching. That's fun. Got 4 logs in. It's all about mature trees. That one that's being cut down there. This birch over here is on the way out. Maybe we should replace the birch. It's fast growing. Plant trees, oak trees. Not that one. I've got to say no, you, no tree. Oak tree. Say what? See what happens first. The trees get planted first, apparently. Do 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 do. I mean, there's no wood for them to do anything with, so they might as well do this. You, any of you? Oh, that one. Come on, it's morning, guys. Do. Someone's got to be out here soon. Six bushes to go. Huh? 3 bushes. 2 bushes. Gonna be a drought as well. And then this one. Come on. Two. Is it just too far? No, it's not. Okay. Ooh, that bit's done. Excellent. How's the water coming? So yeah, it's sort of partially overflowing. What we're gonna do is close. Now that should always now flow this way. Maybe that's just how we do it. We just leave it like that, and maybe later on we can decide whether we want to be able to open that or not. Because our next goal is to say fill this section. And when we've done that, it's going to flow this way, and then that way. And meet up with this water. And from here, finish this, it's going to be the same height. We will rebuild these higher up. How are we for? Fine. We could put them, redo them, put them in here with those again. Yeah, maybe we just build a couple of platforms. Ooh, plant. I like that one. Was that it? Was it? It wasn't highlighted to be done quickly. See. Some point, someone will be like, "I have a job to do." Yeah, there we go. Oh no, different one. Come on, there we go. Last trees. Oh, we got a couple to go in there. Some trees have died due to bad water. Interestingly, how are you? You're watered and healthy. Okay. Right. I think our next goal is to create a reservoir in here. Move on. No, I do want water to flow that way. Gonna do. No. Down into there. Then we're actually gonna run all the way across there. All the way to there. All the way. Oh, hello. Under there somewhere. Now, apart from where there's scaffolding, can I still put dynamite down? Right, we want. Right, now the thing is here, I'm going to probably have to go all wind the way through. Okay, where are we looking at? Dynamite, 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 dynamite. Landscaping. Only threes. Basically. And we're going to see if we can do that one as well. Definitely that channel. Right, this one's... Oh, yeah, we're going to have that weird bit, aren't we? Okay, we'll allow that, because it might... Okay. And... Now out there. I'm just going to do that. We need to stockpile wood. We've got 33 wood, hurrah! They're doing that bit slowly. We should still be doing this one. So many random bits we've got going now. Again, we've got them doing all sorts of rubbish. And here we've not actually reached the water yet properly. I think we're in one. Okay, we have. We are in the water, but there. Now all of those three are closed, I think. See, this is it. Look, we've got all of this stuff down here. Is it necessary? No, most of it's underwater most of the time. Go on. 103 wood. Oh wow, there are dynamite appearing. That's good. Hello, anyone? Can you reach? I mean, those are apparently too far from the district. You know what? I think I know why. You, high priority. Well, that's connected. Okay, that's annoying actually, because I would like to have blown some of this, but I'm gonna wait because I want them to be able to reach these three using the ladder upstairs. This one is disconnected. Can't get rid of that one. Now that came from one above those two, so what we're going to do there and there, landscaping. Do there. Right. We're going to do those. Allow them. That's actually 3-3. Reach that. Dun, 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 dun. I think they can reach those ones. Gonna change the face of that a little bit, but that's okay. Oh yeah, this one over here. When those three are done, we can. Oh no, we still need to walk through and under. But even though they're in, we need the stairs here. He's doing. I think we're busy building scaffolding at the moment. We're out of planks. Down here is cool. That's good. No, see, no water's moving. Really cut down the thing. That one pulls out the back. Yeah. Yeah, because the water doesn't actually flow through there. It's not really just being backed up by the level of... The water comes out here occasionally. And again... What do you need? You need planks and metal blocks. Yay! Alright. I don't know that. Okay, it is 10 o'clock. We've been going for nearly 3 hours. So we'll call it soon. Oh, we flooded a building. Which building have we flooded? You are farms? Farmhouses. Don't know how I flooded you. But sure. Oh, yeah, we must have built the... Okay, we stopped the water here, so it's had to readjust to its flow level. Now the water comes down the back. And once these dams are built, this fills up. It does have the possibility of maybe flooding all that. It will fill this section. Oh, which is another reason why we're doing this bit. Let's allow... right, wood is here. We do have wood. 45 planks there. It shouldn't be like just allowing things willy-nilly. Okay, that's in, which we've got planks for it. Yeah, we still have to sort that out. Yeah, it needs to come from there, doesn't it? You know what? I think I know I think I know what to do here. I can't use a thing above it. Okay. Okay. What if we went over that? It's an hour. I'm still going to keep the walkway here. Right. Right. This is one of the power lines. The other one does also have to feed into here. I think. Yep. Gonna be 2 all the way along. And the thing that will happen is, right. Power. Right, bring all of that all the way along, all the way down. You to there, to there, to there. Right. Pathing. There's no real point in doing that. One, two. Didn't say that, did I? Didn't want you there. Clicked on the what's it. 3. Okay. I think everything is sort of, we can get to everywhere on this little thing. That been built? It has been built. Oh no, it's not been built. We need 4 more of these. In the meantime, what can we get rid of? Hello. I mean, it is fairly impressive in some ways. We have built the dynamite all the way up to there. I think they're like, oh no, we can't. Oh no, I think I can reach that one. Goes. I don't know what they're doing. Ah. Thanks. The forests are growing a bit now, so I think we're good. I could put down more cutters, to be honest, because I do need a lot more wood. However, this section is probably where we're going to be more important. I'm going to get rid of that one. Prioritize rubble cleanup. Thank you, please. allow that one as a thing. I'll be blocking one off. No. Okay, we just need the work done. Come do the work. Come do the work, someone. Do the work and we can plant all this dynamite. And we know how much you love planting dynamite. Come on. Ta-da! Are you really? Doesn't look like lunchtime or anything. It might be lunchtime. This is 8 o'clock. Oh no, that's not 8 o'clock. That's how many hours a day they work. Oh, there we go. Right, that means they should technically be able to reach you, and maybe even you.
Destiny is magic, he wears a mate's outfit, and when he saw dogs rocks and bricks, he said, I fancy that. He gets pelted with potatoes by battle fox alike, but Golden just misses because he's fucking shy.
Right, that one's going. Do. Right, they can all be reached, which is good. Can you be reached? I don't know. Yes. Got the bits, just need the work, and they need to come up to this tree to do it. I don't know how far any of these are from the path. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's not that bad. It might be that bad. Show me the water. Okay, it's that bad. Just reduce the amount of water. Gently. Close. Water should be flowing this way. Okay, I'll keep... I wish I could keep it half open. There is a way. It's about making sure that the water backs up to here. That one stays open. I think it still allows water to flow out here. Okay, that bit's done. Excellent. We will continue with our levies. What we're learning is, instead of levees, we build dams. The solution is we build dams at the top, because that way we can still voluntarily just punt a lot of water out. Okay, build a path. And there we go. And then from there... Oh, no. Sadly, that we'll have to do. And then, oh yeah. Just to make sure they get that in. Prioritize those three. Okay. Oh, hello. No, yes. Actually, no, I'm going to retrieve those. Interestingly. Ooh. How are we doing out here? Right, vote for those. And that one. And those. And indeed those. Can reach that. That. Those three. Right, and this will... Oh, the drought broaching. For that. This might shallow out the shallow a bit. We might not want to be doing that yet. I need to buck it back in somewhere. I think it's still the same depth actually. We're just giving it more water. That was a drought, isn't it? Yes. So it will drop from here, except parts of it won't. 'Cause I'm going to. I want to see into the water. Floods on the trees. Do that. So we actually got water will trap behind that and here, which means that bit might flow out when we droughts and things. But hopefully, water should stay in this section now, or at least in this section. It will stay in the rest of it once we've detonated everything out. Is there a part of me who might think, let's get rid of the scaffolding? I could do it for this, get rid of all of that bit, allow more detonation. But it's not necessarily like the most important thing to be doing. Tell you what, let's do that. Let's do that. Yep, water's still flowing out of there. And down there. Yeah, the next big thing is what happens here. Oh, okay. Ads are starting. That's annoying. I was going to finish. Oh well. Carry on, carry on. Oh. Now, the way I think this is going to have to work is... We're going to project. Tell you what, we will... We're going to work like that, effectively. I'll allow those ones. In terms of them as priority, these are the biggest, that section. Tell you what, in the middle, from the scaffolding, I'm going to turn everything else down to normal priority. Yes, it would be nice for them to link up, but in your own time. The dam itself is the important bit. Also, while we're here, okay, the drought has begun. I'm going to go over here And I'm just gonna go closed. So that should keep the maximum amount of water back for as long as possible, hopefully. Is there no wait? Landscaping. I miss one. Cool then. And then you also priority. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yes, a drought means no power, which means no planks. Oh, one's in. That's nice. We could blow that and just laugh at that one singular dynamite. There we go. Yeah, as you can see here, actually, there's no water in there, but it has been trapped in here. So, yeah, this bit. We're walking. In some ways, we're doing this bit so we can do that bit. Stop the dirty water going in this way. At the moment, it would backfill both sections. Yes, we can see. Make sure that's done. Oh, to help with that. Okay, I will just check. Are you? I think you are. Yeah, they're fine. Not too far away from thingies. Alright, how are we doing? We're a lot closer than I thought we would be. But then I guess this is mostly logs. Food-wise, we're still good. Drink-wise, we're still good. Oh, 2k science, which means... Let's knock this. And I know it's going to be a pain to build. Stick it here. Think. Planks and gears and metal blocks. We'll put it in. I know it's going to completely wreck our... Oh, okay. Someone in there? Let's make sure there is someone in there. They've done the things. That means they can clear all the wood. Do they need these stairs? I don't think they do. I'm going to say no to those stairs. They can still build there. Build that, build that. Go up there. Do that. Okay. We want a 2, I think. Yep. Alright, and from there we go 3s. That's fuse to there. Bring them in together. Alright, can we reach all of those? I'm not sure. But do that, excellent. Get the power line in. Some of that will be higher priority than what we've got at the moment. Yeah, so what we'll do for each of these layers. One moment. Close above contamination, close above contamination. Above contamination. Above. So when we actually get to there, we'll just close one each layer by layer until we've filled this up. We will close that one now. Oh wow. Okay, we've only got one more of the sluices to do. Do we wait for them? Do we wait for them? Do I give them a chance? 490 logs. It's 12 logs a block. 14 there. 14 times 12. 144 plus 40 plus 24. 48? My instinct told me. No. 168. Don't know how many we need for this. A lot. This also doesn't need a sluice. So it doesn't need any of the planks, doesn't need the metal blocks. Just logs. Interestingly here, when this one is full, I mean, because they're going to start doing this in a bit. Don't think the water level is going up. Well, it's not. There's no flowing out anywhere. Actually, we've sealed off a section there. Like, it can't flow out lower than that. Actually, is an improvement in water level. Mind you, this was already as high as that because it normally flows up to about here. We have retained water in here. We will retain water there. Oh, hello. There we go. That one is dammed, effectively. Well, this side is dammed. This place is now beginning to live up to its name, at least. It is definitely Danborough. I would like to get it done with to get the dirt ones out because I think they're more fun. And they can be farmed on top of. Do. I guess it could leak over that, I suppose. How's this one doing? Again, also getting close. Mind you, this one is not. This one's fairly simple. It's straight line to there, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, actually, oh no, it's not. Not quite dammed. But we do have fresh water coming. There it comes. Flowing into here. Okay. Water is very slowly flowing this way, I think. But we will see. I'm really not sure in terms of like levels that we want that to flow to. I think let's let it out effectively, but it's going to back up all this. It's great. It's going to be great. See, look at that, actually. They're now building diagonally on from that because they can. So here and here are basically getting done simultaneously. Seals are going in there. Some will go in there. Pretty much when that one's done, we can then move. They can move on to the next one. So we're going to start seeing stuff going in down in the corner. This one, which is the work done. I think this will get done first because they've got opened up the extra angles. And they're going to be able to do, again, pretty much this column and this column simultaneously. So because of that, this is less priority. Even though this is going to be the interesting of closing the water. Some flooded buildings. Oh, yeah, I know why. Because I didn't open the middle flow up. Do do do. Do 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 do. Where are we? Seeing what's flowing out of there. Ooh, okay, that bit's done. We've just got those two to go. Which means that this one has been done. We've got all the stuff there, we just need to build it. Come on, mate. Build it. Mr. Beaver. I don't know why the water is... Okay. Okay, the water's that high. Don't know why the water's that high. Don't know how the water's that high, but the water's that high. Oh, that's in. Excellent. Now we just need to get this done, and they're coming. I'm not really expecting the level on this side to drop that dramatically, because we do have an outflow from this centerpiece. It's just going to take time for it to catch up in terms of flow. Oh, that's overflowing. Right, those are now flooded. That's fine. We don't mind these getting flooded. What we do want to do with them, somewhere else maybe, is... I'm tempted for over here somewhere. I'm going to do threes. Threes actually do not quite work. We're going to do that to there. Up to there. There, that's it. And how big do we want them? We need a... Big are they? Right. That should be above. I can't fucking see. There, we're fine. Yeah, water. Deep water pump. There. There. So those are going to be prioritised. These that I've flooded. Yeah, okay. We will just... We will... No, we might as well just demolish them. They have served their purpose, I believe. God, I hope so. Although... Okay, it is letting water out. That's a good thing. It's also keeping this water clean. That's nice. Currently. We do have a problem with all these walls being high. Oh, we'll be fine. We'll work it out. How's it going over here? That bit's done. Fantastic. Over here. Everyone that goes in is going to make this a higher river. Okay, there we go. Now it has to fill up again. As it does that. Watch. Right, we've got 20 minutes. Close. So now, next one that's open is this one. We'll wait for this one to be built. See them running down now. Dun, dun, dun. Materials coming in. We're at 6, halfway. And the work is done. Right, so no flow through there. The water is now flowing this way. And maybe not quick enough to keep it down. I think it might overflow. Which would be fine. What we want to do over here... That. And theoretically they could build from down there, but... Yeah, I'm glad we got that bit done. Now this is only being kept back by the sluice. And this is what the original goal was for this area. Oh, they built this bridge. I did not know that. It also means we've got that in. Also, I don't know why we're doing this. Was it to clear the wood out here? I think it might have been. But technically, it's only that one we can get to. Might be able to build on that one anyway. Oh yeah, we were going to. The reason before we did this, priority. And nothing to it. That's been higher priority this entire time. Oh yeah, right, okay. But have you done the thing? You, if it's in stock, all the wood is clear. Yeah, we'll get rid of you. Rejoin the workforce somewhere else. You know what? I think part of the reason here is we need more paths. I don't know if they can get them. I might have to scaffold them. Just be a matter of that. Is that... Oh no, because they can build down from there. Not too far. None of that's too far. We're going to say, do all that. Please. And maybe thank you. Okay, over here. We can go down and try to... We could do... No, we can't. 1 minute. Bum. Can we reach that? Can we reach that? Can we... And that. All of those can be reached from there. We can also do that, and that. Not that one. With that current setup, that's what we can do. And we can also remove those and then do that bit. The idea here is actually I want to make this down to this level, so I can be set this height of the water from what's in this bowl. But I want to tell it to let water out as long as it's up to this level. So now it does fill from this side. Much water we've got. Yeah, so it comes out of there. This is all green. They can plant trees. Right, so that is pretty much what the goal of that was. Some of these paths are a bit weird, but we can do that. You can cut all of that. Splendid. We still have water in here. We still have lots of wood now. Yeah. And actually, it will be if we close this. Okay, that actually helps. We go up to 395. That means when down here, if it ever gets to this level, they stop flowing that through. And this should also be 395. Maybe. That does look a bit higher. I might be wrong. Oh no, I think that's fine. They are indeed the same heights. Do do do. Okay. Well, I was wondering if that's actually that was already built. I don't know if it was. Yes. Okay. Ooh, dynamite, dynamite, dynamite. Last one in. Thank you, sir. Boom. Um. Sort yourself out. Okay. Now, next part of dynamite. Dynamite. And something. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, that's that section. We do need paths up there because we reach the bloody things, and we will go straight from there and basically all the way down. And that one all the way up to there. That one crosswise. Now there should be all of those should actually be in contact. Now I need to highlight them all. These sections of them. Another drought approaching. We'll drop to there. Those actually should actually be all of them. There will be a couple of gaps where some of the scaffolding is stood. I quite like the fact I can blow up underneath the thingies. Should use them for more of this kind of stuff. Where we're doing bridges, we should use some of the other ones, the things we've been using for the main bits. Right here. But yes. We're gonna allow that bit. So, Yeah, see now? They're doing that straight away. What do I click on instead? Was there an accidental click there? I don't know. Oh, that bit's done to there. That's fantastic. We're going to prioritise to there. Okay, marvellous. Planks are in, metal blocks are in. We're just waiting for 40-something gears, which we have loads of. They built the damn thing. This is going to absolutely destroy our power, by the way. We do have the 800 we need for the treated wood. So far we can go up to there. What we will do... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to put you down to lowest priority. Right, this section's being filled with dynamite at some point. Over here is good. We're keeping water back to that level. It's stupendous in terms of where the water levels are. Yeah, that's closed. This one's open. I would like to maybe... It's all... This one all depends on this, doesn't it? I think I'm going to delete this platform. So they're not tempted to use it to get up there and get stuck. Because you know what? Beavers. They do beavery things. One of them is get stuck in places. But yes, okay, right, let's stop, right? It's got 10 to 11. I need to go to sleep. Bed is important. We've got a drought on. Not a bad tide. Let me sneeze. So let's just have a look. Today's projects have been... we looked at it, we didn't really do anything with it. We've done this bit. Is now in. This is pretty much in. And we did a little bit over here. Finished this bit off. As well as we've expanded this bit out a lot. We've got the gear workshop up. I don't know why the okay, says no one looking there. And then we've also expanded this slightly. We still need to do a lot with it. And they have been told to prioritize certain things. Which they are doing. And this is going to be, basically this is going to be a permanent power, like, thing. Using bad water because it gives you more power. We've started detonating this to make it deeper. Again, keeping water where our forest is. And we will be, once this is done, we'll be continuing. This bit will come out here to stop dirty water going this side. And then this side out here will also be prevented from being dirty water. We will allow clean water out. So effectively this will fill with clean water. And then once it gets to this level, it will flow out here to join dirty water if there's dirty water. If there's a drought, then obviously the water will stop, but it should keep this water mostly clean. That's the plan. This is going to go all the way to the edge over these, and we will use it a chance to scaffold off. I might put stations, but this has to be joined up with down there anyway. We could do off of, where is it? Here. We could put in a station and send the thing up there. Because again, people want to get to the power section. We've got no stations though. We probably need one down here and one up here. In many ways. Or at least there and there. Although one by the construction area, which is going to go that way, and one over here in the work area. Probably see some near those. Because we're going to need them. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is also a thing we want to build. And I do want to let them build this as well. I can't think of where we can actually get on there to build. It will be there. I guess we'll actually just remove that. One small correction. Make sure there's those stairs. And that. Okay. Right, so I'm going to save the game. Because I'm Amber. Which again is, as I say, as I said earlier, we're beginning to get a lot more dams going. So it's beginning to live up to the name. Right. I'm going to press this button. Are we actually sure we saved it? We'll do it again just in case. Day 19, cycle 70. Does comply with that. Is that today's date? Yeah. Yes, we are. Save game. Dambra. Not Dambra 2, Dambra. We're fine. We'll do it. We'll do it properly. No, I don't want to give feedback. Stop. Exit the main menu. Right. OBS. There. Okay. Cool. Right. What do we want to do? We want to do things. Streaming things. What are streaming things? Yeah. Right. Grab the appropriate raid message. I should get rid of those dots at some point, or fix them. I don't know what to do with them. Dots are dots, you know. And then we're gonna go raid. Who's alive? Captain Moon. Arani. We do raid Arani a lot though. Phil. Captain Moon. Playing Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Have I raid? When did I raid him recently? I haven't raided him in the last 30 days. That's good. So let's go raid Captain Moon. I'm gonna press this button. Thanks for joining me today. It's been fun. Lots of things happening. I don't know what's happening this week. Monday, I know, is a day. Tomorrow day. We do have work on. I will see you guys later. Cheerio.